SmackDown Live starts with AJ Styles' interview, saying that he's still in control of his own destiny. But he's like, okay, one-on-one, I can beat anyone. But this is not just a one-on-one. This is a fatal five-way. And he's like, okay, I would love to put Kevin Owens through the announcer's table where Byron Saxton is sitting. But as I'm doing that, Dolph Ziggler could be covering Sami Zayn. 1, 2, 3, he's no longer WWE champion. Or he could be running Sami Zayn's head through the fucking steel steps. And next thing you know, Dolph Ziggler could be covering Kevin Owens. 1, 2, 3, Dolph Ziggler's new WWE champion and no more AJ Styles as champion. Why did he only use Dolph? Yeah. And he was like, yeah, Fatal 5-Way is a problem. And he names most of the freaking opponents. Okay. Then Baron Corbin actually comes out. And okay, yeah. He's like, all right, remember, you can beat anybody, but you can't beat me. Remember, I beat you for the United States Championship and actually beat you for the rematch. Actually, it was a triple threat for the United States Championship, but he did win that rematch clean. He did beat AJ Styles clean. Remember that. Baron Corbin beat AJ Styles clean. For a championship, nevertheless. Okay. So, he said he'll enjoy pinning him or even someone else. Baron Corbin talking to AJ Styles. So Kevin Owens comes out and he complains about Shane McMahon. Duh. Okay, yeah, Baron Corbin is just handed opportunities, but he had to scratch and claw. Wait a minute. So on SmackDown Live, you've been United States champion, and okay, yes, you flashback us to what you did to Vince, and that's how this whole Shane thing started. But you've held almost every title in WWE, so I wouldn't be complaining much. Even now, because you're a two-time United States champion on SmackDown Live. But anyway, talks mostly about Shane, complains about Shane, talks about Baron Corbin. And he's like, look, oh goodness, I just I understand what they're doing, but at the same time it's like, you know, damn. One thing I will say, though, is this SmackDown was way better than Raw was. But if you're going to start off SmackDown Live, then, yeah, talking. It was a lot of talking being done by Kevin Owens, by Baron Corbin, who should barely be on the microphone, and by AJ Styles. But Shane O'Mac had to join in and talk, and he's like, okay, look, what we want is action. So he sets up Baron Corbin versus AJ Styles. And Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. He's like, all right, let's see what you can, if you could do what your pal Sami Zayn last week couldn't do and beat Dolph Ziggler. And that match is up next. Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens. Okay. Is Dolph Ziggler a face or a heel still? We don't know. He still does that fucking pull the needle from record, I'm here to show the world intro, but we don't even know if he's showing the world that he's a face or a heel at this point. So he comes out, and a match takes place between him and Kevin Owens. And what happens? A Sami Zayn music and entrance distraction distracts basically Dolph Ziggler, and he gets super kicked in the back of the head. So Dolph Ziggler gets beat, and Sami Zayn just rides away into the sunset. I mean, it's just exactly that. So, thanks to a Sami Zayn distraction, Kevin Owens wins. Jinder Mahal. This segment was ridiculous. And it's like, okay, look. He shows Bobby Roode's top 10 list. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. So, that was supposed to be Bobby Roode's top 10 list, with Bobby Roode at number 1, and Zack Ryder was on the list as number 10. Still no Jinder Mahal, but then there was no Randy Orton on the list. Come on. You're trying to have a top 10, a part of a freaking feud. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. So, I don't care about the freaking top 10. But and look, the only list I care about is the list of Jericho. Yeah, I want all of this to make that list. So, who comes out?
Glorious! No, I won't give in, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend,
So, the glorious one. Bobby Roode comes out and he's like, look, he calls Jinder Mahal out as far as him wanting to be United States champion. You can't deny that. And then there was too much talk about Randy Orton. Too much talk about Randy Orton. He even mentioned the out of nowhere stuff. But Jinder Mahal was like, yes, I admit, I do want to be United States champion. But then you got to admit, you think you're better than Randy Orton. You think that you're more talented than Randy Orton. And I'm at home here, I'm just like, stop talking about Randy Orton. And I guess Bobby Roode heard me through the fucking TV because he's like, shut up about Orton. Forget about Orton. And I'm like, thank you. But who comes out? Fucking Randy Orton. He doesn't say a word on the microphone. They're arguing amongst no mic, him and Bobby Roode, which you think is better. And then, next thing you know, Jinder Mahal gets attacked. Bobby Roode clotheslines Jinder Mahal out. Bobby Roode almost gets an RKO out of nowhere, but no, he turns it into the glorious DDT. So, when he's about to celebrate, though, Jinder Mahal comes up from behind him and gives him the Colossus. So, now Jinder Mahal, he's standing tall again. Segment was garbage, and it was all about a freaking top 10 list. So, Shane O'Mac and Daniel Bryan are talking about it, and they're talking about the U.S. title situation. It's like, okay, look, Bryan wants Jinder Mahal, while Shane McMahon wants Randy Orton, and basically, Shane O'Mac overrides Daniel Bryan's decision to have Jinder Mahal versus Bobby Roode, and makes a match between Randy Orton and Bobby Roode for the United States Championship at Fastlane. And Daniel Bryan actually points out, how come when I make a decision, you always override it, you know? Yeah, I'm the general manager here. Yeah, you're commissioner, you're always, you know, overriding everything. Anything you say, boss, and he just walks away. So you get the Riott Squad versus Naomi, Becky, and Charlotte. Ugh. So what happens here? Becky basically gets pinned by Ruby Riott. And Ruby Riott's like, one down. Okay. So we're going to play this game. So next week, it's going to be not Becky Lynch. It's going to be Naomi that goes down to Ruby Riott. So Charlotte and Ruby Riott are on a collision course to Fastlane for the Women's Championship of SmackDown Live. That's what basically is going to happen. Come on. And they already said it. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But don't insult us to say that Naomi has a chance of winning next week or any week against Ruby Riott when Ruby Riott is clearly on her way to Charlotte. Interesting segment between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, they're in the back. Okay, Kevin Owens is in the back and Sami Zayn comes up and Kevin Owens is like, I was just looking for you. And he's like, okay, look. So they basically do the whole stylistic breakup to makeup thing. That's basically what they did. And, okay. So, you're telling me that Sami Zayn is saying that he will lay down for Kevin Owens. Yes, he thanked Kevin Owens because, look, he made him see the light. He's been in main events. He's going to be his guardian angel again. And at the end of the day, it'll be Kevin Owens. That's going to be WWE champion. They're going to take out everybody else. And he's going to lay down for Kevin Owens and become WWE champion. And Kevin Owens, no. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous, okay? So, speaking of ridiculous, the New Day comes out, pancaking it against Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. And whoever wins this match will go on the Fastlane to face the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So, who do you think they choose here? Due to some incompetence by the referee, quote unquote, the New Day actually win this match. The New Day actually win the match, so it's going to be the New Day against the Usos. Damn it. But when the New Day was about to leave, the Bludgeon Brothers come out and cross paths with the New Day. Okay, so they do this with the Usos, and now they're doing it with the New Day. I don't know. It's just. So are you gonna prepare a triple threat tag team title match at WrestleMania with the Bludgeon Brothers, the New Day, and the Usos? Is that what you're doing here? And the New Day just rolls by. The Bludgeon Brothers go to the ring and they destroy a couple of Hammonagers, a couple of jobbers. That pisses me off. You can't even have a simple rivalry. You have to just destroy local people. Just no. So you get AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin. And in an okay match until the end, when Corbin grabs him, you can't beat me, and then next thing you know, AJ Styles beats him like a couple of seconds later with a phenomenal forearm. So after the match, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come out and they attack. But in the midst of the attack, they go outside. Okay, they try to set up the announce table outside the ring. What happens? Baron Corbin gets up and he gives Sami Zayn the end of days. Kevin Owens, he comes in the ring, and Baron Corbin also gives him the end of days. And that ends the show. At least this wasn't a going home episode, because if this was a going home episode, I'm like, okay, and you have Baron Corbin on top, and everybody else is laid out, and you end the show like that in a going home episode, that would, no, but at least there's more build-up, quote-unquote, to be done. So Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and AJ Styles being laid out, and Mr. End of Days, Mr. Lone Wolf, he walks away, even though he lost, but he's the last man standing. So that was SmackDown Live, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, at least it was better than Raw, but they still need to step it up a lot. So, what did you think about the show? Do you agree or disagree with my opinions about the show? If you think I'm full of shit, please comment below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, set up those notifications. I'm always open for a debate about wrestling, so disagree with me? Come on, please. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.